Yeah. Well, I did. Just it's weird that it's just slightly different.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if I do this at half,
Nice.
3F. Instead of 1, it was 0.2. Decal, same one.
Edit. Black ones. Gray ones.
It's going to be so weird if a lower resolution actually makes it look less pixelated.
Seems like a very studio thing to do.
Yep. So what I do is 3.5 is what I did. Yes. This is half of the size. So this needs to be 6.6 by 0.5. And in Parts Designer, it's not bad. But once I export it to Studio, who knows what it's going to do.
Oh, it'll do its own thing. You know. Hopefully it's not as bad as what my Speed Champions one did, and it made my car like 40 studs wide because it blew the decal up.
Yeah.
Good job, studio.
Yep.
Before. Oh no. Export to Studio. All right. Successfully done. I do not want to update. Stop asking me.
Are you sure you don't want to update? All the cool kids are doing it.
Apparently.
How did you attach the door?
Just to this little clip here.
Single stud. Okay.
That's the only way to connect it that I know of.
Yeah, without the door frame, yeah.
Yeah, and I had to put grill plates here because that allowed the little slot for this to slide into. And then these are cheese wedges so that it doesn't collide. The only thing colliding on this are these little skate pieces because the little thing that sticks up on the end.
Yeah.
But whatever. So that still looks the same amount of blurry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I took a high resolution image for my Speed Champions car,
Hmm.
and
Was it across multiple pieces?
Yep.
Yeah, so doing it across multiple pieces, I had lots of issues with.
okay, I didn't put any stickers on this one.
What I ended up doing is I had one file with all of the pieces in it, and then I kept like
And see, like
making
this,
copies of it and deleting all but like one or two, or I think I did 4 parts for each
you
one
see
of the
those two
sections.
question marks there?
Yeah,
They're
it's glitched
literally
out.
black. They're black squares. That's all it is on the inside of a little 1x1 corner panel. It's just I put a black decal square piece on the bottom of it, and it caused it to go, "I hate you." But yeah,
Well,
you
yeah,
see
that's
what it,
just because it's glitched.
see how it
Huh.
redid the decal here, and then it redid the decal here, but turned it going this direction
That's
instead of
strange.
this way. And then it's just super pixelated.
Yeah. Here I am just trying to figure out how to fix the pixelated issue.
Would
Yep.
turning it into a single image work?
No, because that's
No?
what this was. It was a single image.
Oh,
It's still going to be pixelated. It's just what Studio does is it just drops the quality of it, I think, to keep the file size down.
But I need more pixels. Why is this so much better than this, though?
Because it's tiny.
Mhm. But it's, I mean, this image
Like,
is like
we're to zoom,
400 pixels across, and it didn't pixelate it at all.
how many pixels across are the other ones?
This one?
Yeah.
It's like 1,000 or something
Okay.
for this side. I changed this side so it's 400 across. And the side ones are like small. I wonder if it's doing it just because there are more sides to the decal, because this requires 5 images to do, because you have to do each of these 3 sides with one image and then the front and the back.
Yeah.
It's weird because in here it's not pixelated. Like it looks perfectly fine here. I have to zoom in like
You know what
crazy
it
to get it
is?
to.
I bet it's because of the transparency on the background.
Well, it's just PNG.
No, I meant because of when you turn the
The
door
part,
transparent. Yeah.
but it looks same if it's solid or
Well,
chrome or anything.
here because you've imported it in, but in Part Designer, it's a solid piece with no transparency. Can you make the piece transparent there in Part Designer?
No, you can't change the color. There's no options.
Okay. So I'm betting here it's the original resolution, and then
Yes.
when you export the part out, it kills the resolution on it.
Yeah, and I don't know why.
I believe it has something to do with the file size. Like Studio doesn't like things over a certain file size limit for a part, and so it's killing the.
Which is annoying because it's like I don't care if it's a bigger file and it takes a little bit longer and a little bit more computer power.
Mm.
I want some damn resolution.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if I make it even smaller. Where is this? All right. So if I go image size, instead of this, I do 502. So now it's starting to be pixelated on my end, but that's at least like pixelated in a way that actually looks nice versus what
Yeah,
the thing was doing is like doing some weird thing where it's like throwing pixels around. Like this isn't too bad, but this one, like the eyeballs are all split up.
yeah.
This
Well, remember what
eyeballs
I said with my
smudge.
Supra? It blew everything everywhere. Here, let's see if it'll do it again. Let's pull door piece off here. Let's go custom parts. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's just going to keep it the way it is because it's already destroyed the image by adding two
Yeah.
smaller images. And then like this one here, as you can see, it just got rid of the image on this part and only has the finger here and some of the green here.
Yeah, that's strange.
It just,
Maybe you have to do each individual part.
yeah. And that's going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah. And see, and it's like for the Knight Rider truck, you know, going across 3 for something like this, or, like this, going across 3 parts, it was able to handle that.
Mhm.
But it doesn't like this piece. Once it's added to the car and colors added to it,
You might be
that's
able to replace it now because the file was on a previous version of Studio, right? When it
yeah,
corrupted, because that's a corrupted piece when it does that. So you might be good now.
yeah. Oh, and I redid the whole door panel here because now they've got the new bracket 2x6 brackets for Speed
Mhm.
Champions.
Yeah, I
And so
used one of those on the back of the Buick.
yeah.
I used it over the wheel here.
Okay.
And it allows the wheel to sit in the middle while it goes up over the top of this. And it provides a way to attach this in.
Yeah.
I found if you close Studio with the custom parts open, it'll glitch out. Wait, That's fine.
Okay. Trying to figure out why Studio is putting those leg pieces like way up in the air.
There's usually a reason.
Yeah, because normally it's like, if the bounding box for the submodel causes it to be up there, but it's like it's not for both of them. But it was like, we're going to put them up here.
That does basically the same thing.
Just as pixelated.
Yep. It looks exactly the same. And that's about as small as I can go before it starts to look pixelated on the other end. That's really annoying.
Oh, guess who just went live? Brickman Mosaic art. It's a person we've never rated before.
Hmm.
He's building the Batmobile, the retired one, the big one. Problem is he's only got a face cam, so you can't actually see what he's building. All right, have a good night, Chris McBurker. got a few people to raid. Looks like AZ is going to be doing some Mecha, some Gundam, or something like that, with some marbles. Squidos is tearing down stuff so that he can pack it up for Brick World. Gottie's playing with the CMFs for the new space CMFs. I feel like we should raid Brickman tonight.
I searched studio decals in Parts Designer how to make not pixelated in studio, and it comes up with 2024 Women's Running Club near me. Thank you, Google.
Hey, Jailbreaker. Yeah.
Like just what is this?
Randomness. Yeah. The randomness that sometimes shows up.
Like this I get because it has studio in the name.
So this is how far we got tonight so far, Jawbreaker. We're probably going to rework the legs some more because I don't know, I feel like they're a little long. That and that. I feel like they're just like a stud or two too long. And they're really thick too, like for this part. This part's supposed to be thin. They need to slide this whole side this direction and make this like one thick here to give a little bit more space in between the legs here, but yet still keep the thickness we need on this side for when the legs are turned upside down, because this will be the bottom that rests on the table. Thank you there, Jawbreaker.
Just got the fuselage mirrored over. I wanted to see what it looked like. It looks a bit nuts.
Yeah. Thing is huge.
Almost the same height as I am. Like the wingspan is almost the same.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
So you got a place all picked out to put it once you build it in real life?
I'm planning to build a crate for it so I can store it between conventions. And,
Okay.
this plane is actually going to a museum this year. I'm hoping they'll want this model to display for a bit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we'll see. Company might want, or the company that ran this plane for a while might want it as well. So, yeah. But I would like to still have my own for bringing to conventions and stuff.
Yeah.
Reddit is not being helpful.
What?
Best
It
I can find
Not
is
be
this.
helpful. You know, when I go on Reddit and try to look up anything, I never get what I'm looking for. Usually ends up with some ladies. And I'm like, how did you get like cosplay out of that?
Yeah.
Profile says male, and we feel like these are attractive ladies, and maybe you want to look at them. No, that's not what I searched for. We're definitely going to have to do some reshaping of these because I don't like this jutting out here. But yeah, we're going to raid Brickman Mosaic.
The only thing I can think of to do to fix this is to fix it post render, to just go in with like a smoother tool and try to smooth it out and fix the pixels. But that would be a pain in the butt.
I'm in there too, Jawbreaker. I just haven't said anything. Yeah.
I wonder if you could create a custom color that is just transparent, not like doesn't render as a transparent piece, but it's just basically doesn't exist in the eyes of the rendering engine, and just have the decals on those pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, so I could break it up into smaller chunks.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's possible with how
I
Studio
have
does textures, but
I know you can make custom colors.
yeah.
Well, I have started the raid. We're going to raid over to Brickman Mosaic Art. Got the raid call up here. He is working on the large Batmobile that's retired. Maybe it's the small one. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Apparently, he showed the chassis once. But yeah. Thank you, Murr, for the raid. We'll be back next week on Monday doing some more mock things. Who knows? I might actually have my daughter on here for a little bit in the beginning, building a set because she loves building sets and talking. But we'll catch you guys next week. And
Have a good night, everyone.